question really is, do you really trust the Guru? When our trust and our surrender is not complete is when we have those doubts. But when the surrender is complete, there cannot be a doubt. There cannot be a question. Because you know that the Guru is taking care of everything. I just shared before the session started this story, a Sufi story, about this man. He wanted to have a perfect Guru and he wanted to be a disciple to that perfect master. So he went looking for this perfect master. And he came out of his city and he found an old man sitting under a tree. He looked like a very old man and he asked him, he says, I've understood, I've seen visions of this master who I want to find the perfect master. You seem to be a person who looks like you've traveled the world. Can you guide me to some of these places where I can find the perfect master? So he said, yeah. He gives him a few addresses and this man goes on in search of that perfect master. And he travels and he travels and he travels. And he keeps traveling for about 30 odd years. And after 30 odd years, he doesn't find the perfect master. And then he comes back. And he comes back to the city from where he started. And then as he approaches his city, he finds this old man who has now become much more frailer and sitting under the tree. And the minute he sees him, he knows he's his master. And he goes to him and he says, I know, I found you. But why didn't you tell me, when I asked you 30 years back that you were that perfect master? He says, no. That time you were looking for a perfect master, you never recognized me and you were not ready. So when you asked me that question of the directions to a perfect master, I knew you were not ready. So I let you go. Now, after having gone around the world so many times, after 30 years, you have gained this understanding. You've become wiser and you've shed a lot of the nonsense and ego that you were carrying in your head. And now you are able to recognize. So this 30 years was an important journey. The first day I saw you, I realized you were that disciple I was looking for, but you were not ready to be my disciple. So I had to send you away. And then he realized his error and he realized that though in his visions he had seen that master and he had also seen him sitting under a tree. And yet at the first time when he went to see him, the master was there, the tree was there, but he could neither see the master nor he could see the tree. So this is what happens with us. Everything is there, but we are so preoccupied in our head, we still are searching for something. So the precondition is only that. But if you can really surrender to your master, and if you surrender, then you can't have a doubt. But if you doubt, then you don't have surrender. And if the surrender is there, then the master will take care of everything. And mind's job is to doubt. Mind comes in and mind, ego. As I said, it's all from deha abhimana. Wrong understanding of the self. And then the mind starts and then pulls you into that whirlpool. Then pulls you into this illusion. And then you get stuck over there. Actually, there's nothing, as I said. You can all laugh at yourself and your stupidities of all the stupid things that you do every day with your mind and how you get trapped in it. And then all your life you're trying to solve it. There's nothing to solve, man. One day you will get this understanding and you laugh and cry and tell yourself, I'm not saying it, you will tell yourself that you've been the biggest fool on this universe. But I want you to experience it and say the kind of hallucinations that you go through. These are all hallucinations. There's nothing. You're already free. If you just can let go of this mind, and that's why this whole silence. Just imagine, even in silence, you start to doubt, is this the right thing to do? See, this is what the mind does. If only we could say, my master knows the best for me. I may not know. And my master is taking care of me. That's it in that surrender. If you surrender to that Krishna, Krishna will take care of everything now. But you want to be smart. You want to decide. Then okay. Then 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, then it doesn't make a difference. One day the penny drops and you say, oh my God, what have I been doing? Why have I been struggling when the answer was so simple? So this looking has to end, you know, this difference between, sometimes this too much knowledge is a problem. You are that. What are you looking for? You will have to do things. You are already in that zone, but you're still trying to search for something, and you're thinking, no, 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 I go out. It isn't. Noise will come, but how are you in that noise? If you are detached, if you are not affected by the noise, then you're already there. What else do you need to do? You can't sit the whole day and close your eyes and meditate. So each one of us is struggling with this little bit of fine tuning. As soon as the mind settles, everything becomes clear. Through this silence, we will experience everything. And every night when we'll meditate at 9 o'clock, please start to come in numbers. You know, you should experience this. And, you know, you do the same thing. If you have a question, if you have a desire, if you have an anxiety, if you have a fear, whatever else you're struggling with, you know, try and put it, think of it, and then sit for your meditation. And then see how it dissolves. Then see how everything will start disappearing. Try this, no? You have to start experimenting, and then you will understand the mechanics of your mind and how silly we are and where we get caught. And want to make you understand this fully so that you can float in this silence. Let this mind go and be in this experience of being the observer. Everything that you think which makes you serious, please know that it doesn't exist at all. All your challenges that you're facing, all the problems you want to solve, all the visions that you're seeing, everything is an illusion. It is not real. And if you keep considering it to be real, then to some of you, you will be caught and stuck in that. You'll never be able to live in the moment. And to be able to live in the moment is a precious gift of the universe. Just to be in this moment, that's all. And for that, please surrender to whichever guru you love, whoever you have faith in, if it is Krishna or Rama or Jesus or whoever, just give it to them and they will handle it. And know that you yourself are Jesus and Rama and Krishna and Guru and whatever. It's as simple as that. Try it out. No, put it over there. Figure it out. And whenever doubt comes, know that you're getting into your mind. And just go back and say, I have given everything to the Guru. I have given everything to Krishna. Trust whoever you love. Let them take care of it. It'll go. Whatever you are struggling with, whatever you are fighting with, it will go. So love you all. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.